ever learned something the hard way, and thought, wow, I wish I knew this earlier?
Oh, yes, many times. Like when I trusted the wrong person. That was a big lesson.
Hmm, that's a strong one. Today we're talking about life lessons, those moments that teach us something important.
And sometimes those lessons come from small mistakes, right?
Exactly. Welcome to Easy English Talks, Learn and Speak.
Hi, everyone. I'm David.
And I'm Emily. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Yes, today's topic is very real and very personal. Life lessons.
So, David, let me ask you first. What is one life lesson you learned recently?
Hmm. Let me think. I think I learned to be more patient. I used to get upset very quickly.
Oh, that's interesting. What happened?
Well, last week I was waiting for a bus. It was late, very late. I felt annoyed.
Ah, annoyed. That's a good word. It means a little angry, right?
Yes, not very angry, but not happy. So I was annoyed, and I started complaining.
I can imagine.
But then I saw an old man. He was also waiting. He was calm. He just smiled.
Oh, that's a nice image.
Yes, and I thought, why am I so stressed? The bus will come anyway.
That's a great lesson. Sometimes we need to slow down.
Exactly. I learned to be patient in that moment.
You know, patience is something many people struggle with.
Yes, especially in big cities. Everything is fast.
That's true. People want everything quickly. Fast food, fast internet, fast results.
But life doesn't always work that way.
Right, sometimes waiting teaches us something important.
Emily, what about you? What is a life lesson you learned?
Hmm. I think for me, it's about trust.
Trust? That's a big word.
Yes, it is. Trust means believing in someone or something.
Did something happen?
Yes. A few years ago, I trusted a friend too much.
Oh, what do you mean?
I shared a personal story with her. It was something private.
And?
She told other people.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yes, I felt really hurt, very disappointed.
Disappointed is when you expect something good, but it doesn't happen, right?
Exactly. I expected her to keep my secret.
That must be painful.
It was, but I learned a lesson.
What lesson?
Not everyone is ready to handle your trust. You need to choose carefully.
That's deep.
Yeah, but I didn't stop trusting people, I just became more careful.
That's a healthy way to think.
Thank you.
You know, this reminds me of something from daily life.
What is it?
Sometimes learners feel shy when speaking English.
Oh yes, that's very common.
They are afraid of making mistakes.
Right. They feel nervous.
But mistakes are actually part of learning.
Exactly. Making mistakes is normal. It's part of the process.
That's another life lesson, right?
Yes. Don't be afraid of mistakes.
I remember when I started learning English, I said, I am boring instead of I am bored.
Oh, that's a classic mistake.
Yes, and people laughed a little.
That can feel embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. But I learned from it.
And now you remember the difference.
Yes. Boring means something is not interesting. Bored is how you feel.
See? A mistake can teach you something useful.
Exactly.
Let's talk about a real-life moment many learners experience.
Okay?
Imagine you go to a cafe in another country.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, but also a bit scary. You want to order coffee,
And your English is not perfect.
right? You feel nervous?
You might say something like, I want coffee, big.
Yes, simple but clear.
But maybe the waiter asks, hot or iced?
And you don't understand.
Then you panic.
Yes, that's a real moment.
But if you stay calm, you can ask, can you repeat, please?
Exactly, that's a useful phrase.
Repeat, please.
Or, I don't understand.
These small phrases help a lot.
And each experience becomes a lesson.
So even a simple coffee order can teach you confidence.
Yes, confidence is another important word.
Confidence means you believe in yourself.
Right.
Okay, Emily. Can I share another story?
Of course.
This one is a bit funny, but also confusing.
I'm curious.
So I met a new colleague at work.
Okay.
He said, let's hang out sometime.
That sounds friendly.
Yes, I thought he wanted to meet soon.
And?
So the next day I asked, are you free tonight?
That's direct.
Yes, but he looked surprised. He said, oh, I didn't mean today.
Ah, I see the misunderstanding.
Yes, I thought hang out sometime meant very soon.
But it can mean in the future, not a specific time.
Exactly. I felt a bit awkward.
That's normal. Language can be tricky.
Yes, I was confused for a moment.
Misunderstandings happen all the time, even for native speakers.
That makes me feel better.
Good, because it's true.
But I also felt a little embarrassed.
That's okay. It's part of learning.
Later, we laughed about it.
That's the best way to handle it.
Yes, now I understand hang out better.
It means spending time together, but not always right now.
Right.
You know, misunderstandings can actually be good teachers.
I like that idea.
They show us what we don't understand yet.
And they help us improve.
Exactly.
Emily, do you think life lessons always come from problems?
Not always. Sometimes they come from simple moments,
Like what?
like watching someone be kind.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, kindness is a powerful lesson.
Kindness means being nice and caring, right?
Yes, helping others, being gentle.
I remember one time I lost my wallet.
Oh no,
Yes, I was very worried.
of course.
But someone found it and returned it to me.
That's amazing.
Yes, I was so grateful.
Grateful means thankful.
Exactly. That moment taught me to be more kind to others.
That's a beautiful lesson.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes we learn more from real life than from books.
That's true.
Life is like a teacher.
That's a thoughtful idea.
Yes, every experience gives us something,
Even small things.
especially small things.
I think learning English is also like that.
How so?
Each conversation teaches you something new.
That's very true.
Maybe a new word, a new phrase, or a new way to think.
And over time, you become more confident.
Yes, step by step.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of some useful words we used today.
Good idea.
We talked about annoyed, feeling a little angry.
Yes, like when the bus is late.
We also used patient.
Being calm and waiting without stress.
Then we had trust
Believing in someone.
and disappointed.
When something is not what you expected.
We also mentioned mistake.
Something you do wrong, but you can learn from it.
and confidence.
Believing in yourself.
We also had misunderstanding
When people don't understand each other correctly,
and kindness.
being nice and caring to others,
Finally, grateful.
feeling thankful.
These are all very useful words in daily life.
Yes, and you can use them in many situations.
Before we finish, let me ask you one more question, David.
Okay.
What is one simple lesson you want to share with our viewers?
I would say don't be afraid to try.
That's a good one.
Even if you make mistakes, it's okay.
Yes, mistakes are part of the journey.
And every mistake is a lesson.
I love that.
What about you, Emily?
I would say, be kind to yourself.
That's important.
Learning takes time. Be patient with yourself.
That connects to your earlier point.
Yes, everything is connected.
Life lessons, language learning, it's all part of growth.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening today.
We hope this conversation helped you feel more confident and relaxed with English.
And maybe you also thought about your own life lessons.
Yes. Now we'd love to hear from you.
What is a life lesson you learned?
Write your answer in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it.
Subscribe to our channel for more easy English conversations.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.